Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, and today I've got some new information on the mid-season event thanks to Temporeal. It seems he was able to data mine the new game mode and some screenshots which he thankfully sent my way. So we're going to be checking all of that out. But first, as always, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. The current goal is 47,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for any support there in that regard. Without further ado, let's get into it. So just like with any mid-season event, there is going to be a new game mode, of course, and this time around it is called Control. So this is a 24v24 mode, and the description reads as follows. Under the Ascension satellite network, the elite Archangel Legion can break any deadlock. In Control, take and hold rotating objectives to upload tactical telemetry. Collect the most telemetry to command the region, and earn Ascension points to purchase vehicles. Unsynced satellites around the maps will align with the sensors your squad carries. Get in range of an active satellite to claim it for your side and begin the sync. Multiple control points may become available at once, and hostiles can try and stake their own claim at any time. Guarding your control points is key. Defend your occupied satellites until telemetry has finished uploading. When each round of uploads is complete, another free satellite will appear. The more telemetry you sync, the better you score. Archangel will reward high performers in combat with Ascension points. Spend these points to call in vehicle hot drops and change the tide of battle. The more you save, the more powerful vehicles you can request. So it sounds like you're going to have multiple satellites randomly spawning at set locations that either team can go for. And here's a picture of what they look like. Basically, it's going to be like King of the Hill. Only unlike King of the Hill, where, the hill is usually available on a timer and then it just disappears, these satellites probably need to be defended until this telemetry data is uploaded, and during that time the enemy team can wrestle you for the control of it. So once you've met the requirements of one of these satellite objectives, another one will appear at random, and whichever team manages to upload more telemetry wins the match. So the game mode should be available on several maps: Reclaimed, Stranded, Arica Harbour, Breakaway, Valparaiso, and Orbital. And as usual, I'm sure there will be, several skins you can earn by collecting ribbons. So that all sounds pretty straightforward, but the interesting part here, at least to me, is these Ascension points that you can earn and can then be spent on vehicles. And as they said, the more you save, the more powerful vehicles you can request. So I have a lot of questions about this system. Firstly, who gets to spawn the vehicles? Is it team points? Is it squad points? Or are these your own personal player points? And I wonder what kind of vehicles you can actually call in. Are we talking about Lat Vs, or can you save up for a Super Hind? Like, are they just utilizing the in-game call-in system and you're going to be limited to those vehicles, or can you literally spawn any vehicle in the game? Because honestly, if one team is doing really well and then they're able to call in a bunch of powerful vehicles whilst the other team just have none of their own, it doesn't really sound like the most balanced thing, and it's probably a game mode that's going to get out of control. It's going to snowball in favor of whichever team is spawning in those vehicles. And I think if you have your own personal points, does that mean that every player is going to be able to spawn a Super Hind? Could you have 24 Super Hinds effectively on the map? I guess there's going to be some sort of a limit of, which kinds of vehicle you can spawn, even if you do have the points, just like we saw in Battlefield 5, that huge rocket you could call in. Was it the JB2? I'm not really sure. I didn't play much Battlefield 5, but I know that if you called it in for your team, somebody else couldn't call it in then, so they may have some sort of a system like that. But I'm sure we'll find out more information later on today. DICE have announced that the gameplay trailer will be dropping at 3 PM UTC, so I'm looking forward to that. This will, though, most likely be my last video for a few days, guys. I'm heading off to travel around Iceland for 5 days or so, so I will see you guys and be back to making content when I return. But until then, I hope you guys all enjoy your summer. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe as always for more videos like this one, and I'll see you in the next one.